Good morning, students. Today we will start with interfacing program of microcontroller. So already I consider that you have finished all previous program and you are more familiar with the microcontroller programming. So today we are interfacing very simple programs are there, and today we are interfacing uh, the microcontroller with the external devices. So first program is write an ALP to generate an interrupt which switches on an LED. Okay, that is when the switch is pressed, interrupt is generated to the processor, and processor stops its current execution of the program, and then it switch on the LED which is connected to it, and then once LED is on, it goes back to the execution of its original program or the main program. Okay, so that is the main intention of this program. So here there are two options. Once the key is pressed, the LED is glowing continuously, and the second option, the once the key is pressed or the switch is pressed, LED glows for short amount of time. Okay, so these are the two options. For this one, the two programs are executed. So first you have to understand, or you should remember, what is interrupt. So already you have studied an interrupt, what is interrupt in computer organization. I'll just give the brief introduction to an interrupt concept. So interrupt is an input to the processor whereby an external device or peripheral device can inform the processor that it is ready for communication. When peripheral devices activate and interrupt signals, the processor branches to the program called as interrupt service routine. So this program is interrupt routine program, is written by the user for performing the task that interrupting device the processor to execute. After executing the interrupt service routine, the processor returns to main program. So all this already you have studied, correct? So that is when interrupt is generated. That time the processor stops its execution and pushes all its data onto the stack. That is information about the register and the information about uh, about the counter and all. Okay, so that is pushed onto the uh, stack, and it goes to the uh, starting address of the interrupt service routine or the interrupt service subroutine, and it executes the interrupt service subroutine. And once there is a return from the service, it pops all information that is pushed before starting of the interrupt service routine. It pops the stack top to the program counter, pop the stack top to the program status word register. Okay, so this is about the small introduction to the interrupt. Now there are two programs written. One, with once the key is pressed continuously, the LED is on. So that we will see first. So this is a program. So this is a program. Whenever key is pressed continuously the LED is on. LED is on. So here this is ORG. So already you are more familiar with all the instruction. ORG00. This is the starting address. This is L jump, that is long jump 30H. Okay. So this is your program where the program is stored. From this your program is stored. Then ORG03. So from this ORG03, the interrupt subroutine routine is stored. That is this your program, these two statements. This is the interrupt service routine, that is move a comma hash 0 ffh and move p naught comma a, and this is reti, that is interrupt return interrupt. Okay, so these are the three statements that are coming under the interrupt service routine. So that is stored, and these two starts from the address 03. Then from 30, from the location 30, your actual program or the main program starts. That is move ie comma move IE comma, first I will start with the main program, then I'll come back to the interrupt service routine. So ORG L jump, long jump 30H. It means that jump to the location 30. So location 30, what is there? Move IE comma 85H, move P1 comma FFH, move P0 comma 0H, then jump, then the label jump back. So here only your processor is executing this instruction continuously till the switch is pressed. Okay, so here the instruction ORG30. So at the location 30, all these instruction, consecutive instructions are stored. So what is the next instruction? Move IE comma 85H. So IE. So what is IE? IE is the enable register. Enable register. Okay, IE is the interrupt enable register. So this register is of 8 bit. This register is of 8 bit, and this register is used to enable the interrupt source, each interrupt source, or disable each interrupt source, or there are some options to enable the internal interrupts and external interrupts. So here we are generating external interrupts, that is which is connected outside the processor, correct? So we have to enable all external interrupts. So to enable all external interrupts, I have to give the signal as 85H. So if I give the signal or the information as 85H, this will enable the interrupt source as well as the external interrupts. This will enable, it means that the processor is ready to get the interrupts from external sources. Then move P1 comma 0FFH. That is P1 is taken as the port 1. Port 1 is taken as input port, and P0 is taken as output port. So here the P1 is connected to switch and the P0 is connected. P1 is connected to the switch and P0 is connected to LED. Okay, so here P1 first port is made all 1, that is FFH. Then P0 is, I'm moving the data 00 to P0. It means that the LED is switched off at the beginning. LED is switched off to the building, that is beginning. P0 is connected to the LED. So we have to switch off this. Then here it is, your processor is currently executing this instruction continuously. Once the key is pressed, it jumps to the beginning of the interrupt service routine. So this is the beginning of the interrupt service routine. That is when the key is pressed, the FF data is moved to A, that is register A or the accumulator. The content of A is moved to P0. So it means that what is the content of register or the port P0? P0 is FFH. That is the information FF is moved to P0. So P0 is now what is the status of P0? It is FF. It means that we are making the LED on, and once the LED is on, again it is returning back. So it is coming back to execution of the current whatever instruction it was executing before jumping to the interrupt. So it is switching on and it is coming back to the main program. Okay, so now it is not switching off the LED. So just it is making the LED on and coming back to the program. So whenever the key is pressed, LED glows continuously. Okay, so that is the program. So next one you can see only once for small time when the switch is turned on. That is when the switch is depressed or when the switch is pressed, that time for small amount of time the LED glows, and after that it goes off. The same as that of previous one. the org, this is the beginning of the program, org 0, the starting address, then L jump, long jump. It long jump means jumps to the location 30. So it jumps to location 30. Okay. So here from location 30, what is the instruction is there? Move IE comma hash 85H. Hash 85H. Okay, so this enables, this is IE means IE is interrupt enable register. So this register is used to enable all interrupts, all external interrupts and all sources. Okay, then P1 is taken as input port and P0 is taken as output port. So P1 we are making making that as 1 1, that is all 1, and P0 as 0, that is the LED. At the beginning I am making LED off, okay, by storing 0 0 to this port or by sending 0 0 to the port 0, port P0. Then jump back, so back is here only. So continuously your processor is executing this program. As soon as the key is pressed, it jumps to the interrupt, it jumps to the interrupt service routine. So interrupt service routine, you just see what are the statements that are present in interrupt service routine. Move a comma hash ff, that is ff is stored into the register A. The content of A is moved to the port 0, that is P0. P0 is taken as the output port. So it means that I am making LED on by sending FF onto the port 0. Then R0, in R0, FF is stored. That is FF in R0, FF is stored. The next statement is decrement and jump if not equal 0. So here in this one, the content DJNZ R0 comma L1, that is the content of R1 is decremented, and if the content is not 0, then it is jumping back to the label L1. So label is here only. So it means that the content of R0 is continuously decremented till that decrement this your program is that is control is present at this location. Once it is 0, then it comes to the next position or the next execution of the next statement. Move A comma 0H. So we are moving 0 into A. We are moving or we are storing 0 into the register A. Then the content of A is moved to the port P0. So here 0, it means that 0 is moved to the port P0. It means that to port P0 the LED is connected. So now when we are sending 0 to the LED, your LED is switched off. It means that the LED is on till this counter becomes 0. The counter starts from FF, and when it becomes 0, the LED is on. After that, it becomes off. When it becomes off, it comes to the RETI, that is return interrupt. Then it comes back to the main program where it stops its execution. Okay, so this is your first program where you are executing or where you are performing an ALP to generate an interrupt which switches on an LED. Okay, thank you. Try to understand the program, and if you have any doubt, you can ask.